What's up, my friends? Welcome back to another vlog. Yet another cold Maine winter morning here. Actually, we're preparing for a snowstorm right now. It's supposed to be a snowstorm coming in tomorrow. I'm getting excited about that. But you know, it's the holiday season, isn't it? It's actually been like that since Thanksgiving. You know, we're having more holiday get-togethers. It's the holiday season, shopping, more family coming over, people eating more food. I know I'm getting more stuffed. People growing their beards out, you know, temperature dropping. It's the winter time, it's the holiday season, and we also get our little catalogs in the mail, our little LL Bean catalogs in the mail. But you know, this catalog here actually made me think of something today, and that is plastic trees for Christmas. And I know a lot of you guys out there are saying, like, dude, like, what are you talking about? How can you be saying this? Like, you know, especially me, like, being from Maine, you know, I grew up with Christmas trees. I did. We had, oh my God, lush, green, beautiful, full pine trees, beautiful pine trees. Every year for Christmas, we had, we'd either have it in our parlor or our sunroom. Our sunroom was a little bit higher, and we'd get these really lush, thick pine trees and decorate them every year for Christmas. You know, Halloween and Christmas, like, those were the two biggest events around my house. My old house back in Kennebunkport, Maine, we had a big 8-bedroom house in Kennebunkport, and Christmas and October were like our times to just decorate the house. And we did so much stuff. We put up lights and we put up decorations. It wasn't just a tree, it was the entire house. Like, my grandmother, she had these little, like, towns, and like with like these little train sets and ice skating, you know, rinks, you know, little miniature figurines that you'd set up in like winter villages all around the house, and it's a really, really magical time, right? Of course, it always is, but the problem that I have now is, like, kind of like a grown adult, you know, looking back on it, man, we killed a lot of trees, didn't we? And we continue to do that every single year for Christmas. I mean, we even have Christmas tree farms. Now, we grow these beautiful pine trees specifically to be cut down, when in reality, shouldn't we just be planting trees? We should just be planting trees and kind of like leaving them alone, you know, and it's ridiculous, you know. Christmas is used in so many ways to make money. And consumerism is bad in you know, whatever way you want to look at it. But you know what's really bad is cutting down Christmas trees for no reason. Because, I mean, think about, like, the dynamics of Christmas, like what we actually go through on Christmas. Like, we go out, and even sometimes at the end of Thanksgiving, we'll go and get these big, beautiful pine trees, and then we'll cut them down and start the process of dying, right? We have a dying tree in our home. You can put water in it all you want, but it's dying. It started the process of dying already. And then we decorate this dying tree with our happy families and celebrate this pagan holiday, because that's what Christmas is. If you guys do any kind of research on it, it's actually a pagan holiday, and the tree is part of that kind of whole, like, atmosphere and that tradition and everything. And then after Christmas, we take all our decorations down and we throw the tree out. And we say, oh, well, the tree's going back to nature. It's just going to, you know, biodegrade, obviously, and go back to nature. Yeah, but it was already a part of nature before you cut it down, right? And, like, was there any need to really go cut down that beautiful tree and bring it into your house and decorate it? It's like, we know that it's part of tradition, but it's, you know, I'd honestly like to see more people breaking that tradition. I used to obviously be against plastic trees. You know, like I said, we went to go get, you know, big, beautiful pine trees every year for Christmas. But now I'm actually kind of an advocate for plastic trees. I actually kind of love plastic trees now, because it saves real trees. I mean, it's as simple as that. Like, should we be continuously growing these pine trees and cutting them down and bringing into our house and then throwing them out again? Why? Just leave the trees there. If you want to grow pine trees, grow pine trees. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need more trees on this planet, but we don't need people to be cutting them down because it's time to cut them down. And then they just kind of like throw them out, and nobody really cares about the tree except to, like, decorate it with their own decorations. It's kind of bizarre. And you know, like I said, I know a lot of people out there probably won't agree with me, but I have had this conversation with other people too. in one of my college classes, about a year ago in my 3D art class. I used to talk to one of my friends, a girl named Erin in there. She had the same idea, like, about like the whole atmosphere of Christmas and trees. It's like it's completely nonsensical. Just that the activity of purposely wanting trees grown and then having them cut down. And just having a dying tree in your house while you decorate it and then throwing it out. Just get a plastic tree. Just get, if you want to keep the tradition going, that's fine, but we don't need to be killing trees. We don't need to be killing real trees. Pine tree farms that are specifically used for Christmas times, put that to better use. There's other things you can be doing with that area of land. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to be cutting down trees anymore. Do something else with that piece of farmland over there. Because I think there's a lot of things really about Christmas that need to change. Like I just mentioned, consumerism before. Santa is another thing, and I think I'm going to make a video probably around Christmas time also about Santa and like maybe consumerism. I don't know. It's a long topic to discuss and discover, I guess. But yeah, those are kind of my thoughts today. Just waking up before work as usual. Let's have more plastic trees. And I'm really interested to hear what you guys have to say about that, because I know a lot of people will disagree with me about that, but I really kind of feel strongly about that. The act of, killing pine trees and putting a dying tree in your home, it's just nonsensical. It's just completely nonsensical to me. It honestly is. I do not understand why people feel the need to just repeat this activity every year, and they're just passing it down to other people as well. And it's like, it's got to stop somewhere. It's like we got to realize that this is kind of a strange process that we're going through every year with these trees, and kind of a mess too, right? So go ahead and leave all of your thoughts and opinions down below in the Great White Void, as always, and I'll see you guys back for the next vlog very soon. Santa, you better watch out this time.